This is spectra. The white stuff is spectra, and it's hollow. So what you do is, if you notice here,
is that so it floats, or
no? This is how you attach the monofilament. You weave it up inside the spectra. See, so it goes inside here 5 feet all the way back in to here, and this acts. This is 200-pound test. This spectra, this white spectra, is 200-pound test, and it acts as a Chinese finger trap.
So that's how it grips the line.
So it grips the line. You know, it's a Chinese finger trap, and all you have to do is at the end of it, you have to do what they call a serve, and this is you just take thinner line and wrap it around so that it can't start slipping until the finger trap grabs hold.
Yeah.
See, so you just want to hold this end until this grabs. I see.
So there's no tying two lines together.
No.
Wow.
And so this was before I left. This was a whole learning experience of how to do all of this stuff. Of course, this is all woven together. As you see, this is no knots. It's woven inside of itself.
So where do you learn it? Where'd you learn it?
I learned it off the web, actually. You know. So you know, and see, this is all woven. No, see that? Well, this is hollow, but see how this is woven together, so that you make a loop with no knots.
Yep.
And it comes all the way down to here. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It took me a little while to learn how to do it. You know?
Well, we all guys are a little slow in learning.
Huh?
But you're on the internet. That impresses me in itself.
Yeah.
Well, let's ask you a few more questions about how. So, how do they know where these fishing grounds are? Are the fish always in the same place, or what?
You're fishing high spots in the ocean. And
what does a high spot mean?
A high spot is where the ocean bottom comes up. Like usually it's extinct volcanoes or mountains, you know, that are down in the ocean. And what happens is you have upwellings. You see, when the currents hit the rise, you have an upwelling which brings nutrients up from down below, and the bait fish come and feed on the nutrients, and where you have bait fish, then you have big fish. So this particular place we went to fish is called the Lusitania Bank, which is I would say it's about 100 miles north of Cabo San Lucas, up on the Pacific side.
Okay.
It's actually the area is called Magdalena Bay, which was pretty cool because this time of year the whales go into Magdalena Bay to birth their young and mate, and we got to see a bunch of whales and a whole school of bowhead whales and some big, you know, gray whales. I guess they are, that come down the coast to spawn there. So that was pretty exciting. And the type of fishing we did is called, it's run and gun fishing. What they do is they look for porpoise schools, and when they spot a porpoise school, you got like three guys actually with binoculars peeled on the ocean, you know? And they see a porpoise school and they chase the porpoise, because under the porpoise lay the tuna. Because porpoise are really good at gathering the bait into bait balls. See, so they work, you know.
What's a bait ball?
A bait ball is
bait is smaller fish?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. A bait ball is a mass of smaller fish.
Okay.
You see that the porpoise are really good at corralling them. And then the tuna, it's like a symbiotic relationship they have, you know. Then the tuna come up and
why do the porpoise do this? Just it's part of their natural...
Yeah, that's how they feed.
Oh, they feed them also. They feed on them also.
Oh, yeah. They gather them up so they can feed on them, and it becomes a feeding frenzy. So the tuna and the porpoise all feeding together. So when they see the porpoise school, they slide up. You know, they'll shut their engine off. You know, like 50 yards from where they are, and slide into them. You know? And I found the biggest trick was to get the bait in on the slide. So that means as the boat is just drifting forward, to get your bait in the water so it gets out and away from the boat. So it's out and away from you.
Okay, so you've already put your bait on your hook, and you.
All I have to do then is
cast?
drop it in the water because the boat is drifting, moving forward.
Oh, okay.
So my bait is out and away from the boat. You don't really have to cast it.
Got it.
Because these big reels are hard to cast. You know, it's not like a little lightweight reel. They're hard to cast. You know, I mean, the reels are this big.
And you said they're how heavy, the reels?
Probably 15 pounds.
So did you put the wheels on your rods?
No.
Oh, they had their own rods.
Everything.
Industrial strength.
Industrial strength. Okay. With the 175 pounder, I had the rod resting on the rail of the boat, and I'm sitting on this end of it, sitting, all my weight, 225 pounds. That thing is bent over, and I'm cranking away. You know, I mean, it's amazing. It's amazing the strength they have. Just that's what's got me hooked on tuna. It's just the power that they have.
Yeah.
I keep saying, how does this thing in the water? How can it be? I'm on a solid platform. How can it pull so hard? And it's in the water, but it does. They're made for it. And actually, when you have one hooked, you can actually feel the beat of their tails. You know, they're moving so much water, so and they actually time on the big ones. They'll time when to reel with the beat of the tail. When it's it's on the slack beat is when you want to wind it.
Right.
And actually, when you get a big fish, there's usually a deckhand assigned to you. They're like coaches, you know. Without them, I don't think I would have landed any of these fish.
Really? Oh, that's interesting.
Oh,
You've been
yeah.
fishing a long time, so
Yeah.
you know.
And they work with you, you know. I mean, and you know, like a coach, and they'll hold the line in their fingers, you know, gently, and they can feel any slack in the line at all. You know, as soon as the fish starts to slack off, they'll tell you reel, and you may only get one crank. You know, but each one, little by little, you grind that fish in, and they'll go, okay, hold it, wait, and then also they use the rocking of the boat, because when the boat goes down, you reel down. You can gain a little bit of line, then the boat comes up, you know. So, you know, you're talking about these big fish, it's gaining inches on them. You know, you just...
So how long does it take?
Well, the big one took me 45 minutes, which is not bad. 45 minutes of adrenaline. You know, and you know, one of the tricks is learning how to calm down. You know, I mean, you know, you have to, you know, and they coach you through. Breathe through your nose. You know, relax hard. Breathe through your nose. You know, I mean, because you could burn yourself out. You know, quick.
I'll bet.
Yeah. Hey, I got some tuna jerky I just made.